How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die, day 4. So yesterday on day 3, we knocked out a lot of jobs for the trader, and we're pretty close on getting a bicycle as one of our rewards when we level up to level 2. But also we have not created a forge yet, so we need one more forge magazines. I don't know what's going on. I'm having trouble finding forge magazines. So I dropped a point into this in the last video. If we look in here, and under intellect, I dropped a point into advanced engineering, and this should help us find more of those forge ahead magazines, hopefully. So hopefully that point pays off. And then also in the last video, I dropped a few more points into agility, and now we're level 2 archery and also level 2 deep cuts. And any more points we get, we'll put them into from the shadows. So that's where we are at in agility. And we're ready to head over to the trader and get our next job. But before we do that, I just realized I could craft a level 5 pipe pistol. So let's go ahead and craft that. That's a lot of glue, though, to create that, though. And then this pistol, I'll get our... Actually, I'll leave that just the way it is. I'll leave the ink in there. Just put that in here. And then we could get rid of this stuff. So that pistol will be like our backup weapon. And now we have a level 5. Awesome. I wonder how many slots that gives us. Let's actually take a look at that. We'll modify this. Yeah, 2 slots. Awesome. Okay. And here's a bunch of stuff we'll need to sell at the trader. Before we head out, though, let's get something to drink. Okay, that should max us out. All right, let's head over to the trader. Maybe we could get a bike today. That would be awesome.
Trader Rick is open for business.
Open
Buy
for
Rick
business.
or get Rick.
Morning.
Okay, let's see what else we
Try
can
to
get
say
for
it's-
work
you got money
here.
this time.
Oops.
You're getting on my nerves, friend.
Okay, the Reber residence looks good to me. And then there's another close one here as well.
If you
Awesome.
want a job from me, it's a deal.
Been getting lucky
Disappointment,
finding a lot of
you'll
close
find yourself
jobs
on the
lately.
wrong end of a
And
fine.
before we
Take
head
a
over,
fucking
we
look.
will sell off all this stuff. Doing really good on Dukes, 2,000 Dukes almost. Sell items to the trader, so we achieved that challenge. And I don't think the trader has updated their inventory. I don't think so. It looks the same to me.
Don't
Okay.
let the door hit you on your way out.
Hopefully we level up to level 2 pretty soon, and we could get a bicycle as one of our options, one of our rewards. That'd be awesome. Wow, this is right across the street. Ah, this place. Yep, this looks familiar. Let's see here. Just wondering if I can pick off any loot before I start the job. Leather. And the mailbox is empty. I already hit that. Okay. Alright, let's get that. Cooking magazine. Awesome. And that puts us up to 20. Wow, we're killing it with the food. Yeah, we'll be able to cook any dish that we want soon. Yeah. Whoa. Not cool, not cool. So level 2 on the knife, deep cuts, so. Ooh, bag. Okay, already have that one. Look at that, forged steel. Good find. Yep. I snuck him. I do not know how I woke him up. Hit him between the door there. Headshot. Sniper. Assassin. There's one in here. Right on the opposite side of this wall, probably. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at sneaking them. That was pretty successful. Snuck half of them. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. Run speed, plus 2%. Less light armor compared to what I'm currently wearing. I'll go ahead. I'll wear it. And then this is armor-piercing arrows. Okay. Arrows isn't any good if the arrow can't pierce it. Learn how to craft steel arrow bolts. Wow. Good find. And then we'll wear this. Get rid of these. Now we got sneakers. And then what do we get out of this? Electronics. And, okay. Probably turn that into lead. Probably won't need that for some time. Okay, anything else? Nope. And we are done this job. And then we could just jump out of here on the roof. Can we go down there without breaking a leg? Okay, awesome. And then collect our reward. Alright, let's see what we get.
If you well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
I like the food in this case. That's a lot of food. Health 22, food 45. Yeah, let's do it. And I already have the inventory slot for it. Alright, and then your next job, there's another close one I saw, the Motel 7.
Who's tired of eating out of good luck. You better
Right.
not make me regret this.
Motel 7. That's a little bit more of a distance away. Alright. Motel 7. Let's get around front here. Oh yeah, I've done this one a few times. So in here, I'm not sure if they still have it in there, the snakes. Let's see if we can go in there. And see if there's any snakes in here. Yes, there are. They're still here. Okay. Any more? Some cloth. Might as well check the toilet while we're here. Increase our odds for finding a pistol. Beer? Okay. Alright. Now we'll start the job again. And start from the beginning. Oh, a working vending machine? Anyone hiding here? Pistol. No. Yeah, I don't know how to look her up. Cooking magazine. 21. Wow, we're crushing it with those. I don't know why I'm doing stealth because I smell really bad. Okay. Stealth. There it is. So that's 20 meat out of this job. Man. Yeah, it's hard sneaking these guys. Run, 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 run. All right. Yeah, I'm carrying all that meat on me. I stink. Oh, wow. Okay, nomad. So what does that do? Food, water usage, minus 10%. And what do we have as headgear currently? It's better than what we got. That's awesome. And also, this mod reduces fall damage. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip ourselves with that. Cool. And then we could just get rid of this. Now, we could wrap these. I should actually do that. Yeah, raw meat bundles. So you need paper, and I have that, and also plant fibers. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap them. So, take this. How much will that cost? So that will take 18 seconds. Wow. Then we'll scrap this. And make sure we read that, clear that spot out. Okay. And this job is done. So we'll head back to base. Drop off all this stuff again. Eat. And then take a dip in the pool. And then run back to the trader. Get our third job of the day. We got someone using our pool. This guy. Okay, drop the stuff off. And then we'll go ahead and eat. So that gives us 45. So that should almost put us at 100%. And then we smell now. And that's another thing. So if it's raining, do you smell less if it's raining out? Because I could see that I'm wet, 72% or 74% now. Let's see if we leveled up. We should be leveling up any
be a good
minute now.
Shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery.
Clear area, okay.
Smell.
All right, food or glue? I'm kind of leaning between those two. Ah, heck, let's go with the wood. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I knew we should be leveled up any minute now. Bicycle. Definitely. No doubt on that. All right, we should still have level 1 jobs. Now we could go a little farther out. There's buried supplies. Not interested in that. Heck, let's go on a little field trip.
Important. What is
maybe
important
find a nearby
is
town.
If you have the balls to get moving, jackass. This don't pay by the hour.
So the day is still early. And now we have a bike. And this is pretty good distance over there. So there might be, yeah, so there's probably a town over here or something. So we'll be opening up new routes. That's good. All right, let's put this in here. And that's another thing, mods for this bike. So you could increase your storage a lot by adding in mods. I seen that online when I was watching someone else play. Ooh. Ah, yes. I love that sound. Free food. Whoa. Wow. That messed me up. And let's go ahead and drop off all our stuff now. So we could drop the meat off in there. Hopefully that would stop us from smelling. Yes. I can see it going down. Paper. Not worth it. Oh, that would be like a perfect another horde base on top of that thingy. Might do Horde 7 on there. Oh, I think there's a Workstation in here. Oh, cement mixer. There we go. Come on. Yeah, finally. Okay, we can now unlock a forge. Okay. Yeah, we could take care of that when we get back to base tonight. Alright, let's head over and knock this job out before it gets too late. Bobcat Bar. I do not remember this one at all. Is this one new? I never done this one. Okay. No, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember this caged-in area. Yep. Some glue. Man. So I'm at 60, around 60. Oh, here's some boosts. So I want to go after these boosts because there's an accomplishment you can get by going after leather. A leather boost with a pickaxe. Let's take care of this guy first. Pistols. There we go. I knew if I kept looking, I'd find one. Oh, awesome. Yes. All I need now is a silencer. So I don't wake up the whole block. Okay, let's go after these boosts. So the challenge I'm talking about is this one. Where did I see that? I think it's... Yeah, harvest leather. Harvest some leather from restaurant booths with a stone axe. And you want to knock this out early. The reason is you eventually get rid of your pickaxe as you level up. And it's hard to accomplish that because you never have a pickaxe on you. So I just need 2 more. And I think this should be the last one right here. Yep. Okay, I can mark that off my list. Okay. So I got a pistol on the 4th day. That's still pretty good. Jars. I need some jars. I only got like a couple back at the base. Man, I find a lot of beer. And I keep forgetting to bring the picks with me. I know you could brute force like the safes and stuff like that, but I don't want to spend that all day on one job just doing that. Especially at this loot stage. Wow, that was a great find. Okay. We are at 5. And now we could craft a bicycle. Okay. What is going on out there? Cooking pot. So Bob's Bar has a cooking pot. That is something to keep in mind. Okay, any goodies in here? Alright, 2 eggs. Another knife. Wow. Yeah, the fuel, it's a while before you need it, but it's good to start storing it as soon as possible. Start building up on it. It's a nice, when you get a mini bike, you have like 1,000 gallons sitting at home. You don't have to worry about gasoline for a while. Let's turn all of them into stone arrows. I'm doing pretty good on... Here, let's go ahead and drink this. I I want to keep the knife and the pistol just in case I die. It'd be like a backup weapon or something. And still... Oh, there's one. Okay, I need painkillers. I'm running low. Wow, I've been finding a lot of them. And what is this? This is bartering plus 2%. I'd rather keep what I have currently. So maybe I could sell this though. 55. And then what is this? Art of mining, coffee. So harvest 10% more from all ores with mining pick or stone axe when buzzed with coffee. Okay. And then let's see what we get for food. Okay. Yeah, that was an excellent run. The pistol right there is worth it. We jump off the roof. Forge ahead. No. Alright, where is the bike? Yeah, I say before we head back, go through town here. Let's drop off all this stuff. So the knife, I'll keep the knife. Cookie pot. Alright, made some room. Yeah, let's see if we could hit some mailboxes. Also, see if we find any animals. Hunt a few animals. Finding a lot of paper out here. Oh, wow. So that will bump us up to 6 for vehicle. Forge ahead. And that is 5. Few more will be ready for a workbench then. Big hitters. Working stiff. Okay. Motor parts. Electrical traps. Tech Junkie Volume 6. Another knife guy. That should bump us up to 8. Alright, and then we already have the Magnum Enforcer Volume 1. Looks like a storm is coming. Oh wow, Ranger Guide, Archery Volume 5, Flaming Arrows. Yeah, I gotta look into what I need for that for crafting those. Spear Hunter. Okay, let's start heading back. It's getting pretty late. Did not find a second trader in this town, but that's alright. We'll keep an eye out for the trader later on. One thing I didn't think of, so if it's raining out and you eat something, let's see. You should not smell because it's raining. Oh, okay, the radius, okay. Yeah, so you could eat in the rainstorm and you won't smell that bad. That storm finally cleared up. Okay, let's see what we get.
It fucking figures you're my last customer. This day can't get any worse.
Cobblestone, very tempting. Or what about this? Search and rescue. Cut through the ashes to find survivors faster. Do 10% more damage to coal and burnt wood. And we are going into the burnt biome. Yeah, let's go for it. That's going to come in very useful. And then we'll wait till tomorrow to pick the next job, because then we'll have level 2 jobs. And I think we'll be able to have level 2 infested jobs as well. So that'd be more guns or more bullets we'll be able to get from those infested jobs. So we'll wait for that for the next job. So let's head back. Now that we are able to create a forge, we'll create that. Okay, finally organized everything, and then I could go ahead and read this. We got 2 glass jars. We could cook this and go outside and get water for these. Also, I noticed I had some mushroom, only one actually. Now I went ahead the other day and planted it over here, planted one over here, and that's ready to pick. Before I pick that, I'm going to put one into living off the land. So I'll just go ahead and wait for that actually. Get more out of it when you harvest it. And then we are now ready to craft our forge. Finally. And forge. So I'll track this. So we'll need a log. Got plenty of wood for that. And then we should have plenty of everything else, like cobblestone, duct tape. Let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. We could cook all this stuff into the forge as well. All right, and then we'll organize that. Awesome. And then let's craft that. And that only takes 20 seconds. While that's crafting, we'll go out and grab the water. Awesome. Now we have 4. We could go ahead and cook that up a while. That's another thing. Where do we want to put this forge? Over here in this corner, probably. We'll drop some wood in here. Get that cooking up. And then the forge could go over here in this corner. And, that block right here is blocking it. This is intruding into this area. Okay, now I think I could put it in here. Yep. And there we go. Now all we need to do is craft some forged iron, and we'll accomplish the next task. So we'll put all this iron in here. A whole bunch of wood. We got plenty of wood. We're doing good with this. Okay. And get that cooking away. And we accomplished that. Now the next one is the workbench. And I'm thinking about putting the workbench on this corner here probably. We probably could fit it in there. But yeah, we're doing really good. Okay, all organized. And before we sign off today, let's go ahead and spend our points. And also retrieve our rewards for our challenges. So we accomplished this. We actually did that in the last couple of videos, actually. And now all we need to do is, craft charred meat. We could actually easily do that. We got the meat for it. And I think we just need to cook 1 or 2, actually. We'll go ahead, we'll craft 2. Why not? So recipes. And that should accomplish that one. And how long will that take? Do we have enough wood? No, we don't. There we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and gather the rest of them. And we accomplished this one, so we'll redeem this. Awesome. Okay, and we have 2 skill points to spend. And you can guess where we're going to put all of them. We'll put them into From the Shadows. And then Gunslinger. So I'm thinking going all the way up to like level 4 on this before we go into archery and deep cuts. I want to max this one out quick, Gunslinger. And that's it for our points. And that's pretty much it for day 4. So day 4 we accomplished creating a forge. Finally. That took a long time. I think the last series I had that on day 2 actually, the forge. But yeah, this time it took longer. But that's pretty much it for day 4. I'll see you tomorrow on day 5. Thanks for watching.